What is going on, everybody? This is Dylan with Dylan Talks Tone, and this is your weekly gear news update. We have a lot of really cool stuff this week, a lot of new guitars, and some pretty cool tech. The other thing I want to mention is if you like guitar tone, if you like guitar stuff, if you like guitar gear, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, because that is what we do here, and we have some really cool stuff planned this week. First of all, I should mention that it is Wednesday. I've been releasing these on Tuesdays, and as a result, I've been missing some stuff. We moved them to Wednesdays. It just seems like Tuesdays is a busy day for releasing new cool stuff, and I was missing it and being a week late with it. So, here we go. Have you ever heard of that pedal company Hotone, or is it Hot One? I like saying Hotone. It's kind of fun. They just came out with their Ampero 2 pedal. This is a digital modeling pedal that fits on your pedal board. These things have been getting better and better and better and better. And one of the biggest kind of downfalls, I guess, to digital modeling stuff is on the cabinet side. In addition to having 100 pedals, models, 87 amps, 68 cabinets in there, they teamed up with Celestion to come up with a bunch of impulse responses. And what this is the kind of the digital picture of what the speaker should sound like. I guess that's the easiest way to say it. It's not totally accurate, but it's the easiest way to say it, to improve that end of the signal chain. And it's going to supposedly, for $500, be a pretty good step in that direction. Like I said, these things keep getting better and better, and this is very, very cool. It seems like dark stuff, midnight stuff, black stuff, like Friday and other dark things seem to be trendy these days. Strymon has come out with a midnight edition El Cap Big Sky, the Deco. If you're not familiar with Strymon, definitely check them out. They have fantastic pedals. Super powerful, do lots of stuff. Not even any time to get into everything that they do here, but usually they have like really rainbowy bright colors, and so everybody seems to be wanting this dark stuff, black pedals, matte kind of stuff. So here you go. Andertons and Chicago Music Exchange have partnered with Gretsch to come out with an Electromatic and a Duo Jet in a couple of different colors, Daphne Blue and a Shell Pink, as well as some other colors as well, but these are the two main ones. Affordable guitars, very cool colors if you like pink guitars. I personally do. I think this is very cool. If you're not familiar with Martin's X series of guitars, these are an affordable line of guitars. They're just good. They're the guitar that you have around your living room, and you just kind of play whenever you want to just grab a guitar and you can just throw it on the couch and you're done. It's that kind of guitar. They're durable, and they're just very good. I used to have the little baby one. Well, they started using Macassar back and sides, which is a type of ebony. You can see it here. It's very, very, very different looking than spruce or regular ebony or mahogany. But they've never put it in the tops of the series of these guitars, and so here you go. They're in the tops now. It kind of reminds me of like late 70s wood paneling in a trailer. But on a guitar, it kind of makes more sense. It's kind of cool looking, and it's a little bit different. And these guitars are not expensive, and they sound great and they play great. They're just a good guitar, like I said, just to have around the house. I'll leave a link to these guitars as well as basically everything I can find that is actually out that you could buy in the description of this video. If you use those links, it does help the channel out, so I do appreciate it. Yeah, so use those and shop around and check this stuff out. JHS, earlier this year, I guess, started releasing and introducing their 3 Series range. It's a very simple, budget-friendly, but still made in the United States JHS pedal line. They're super basic, but they do things, and they do the things very, very well. A hall reverb, a flanger, and a phaser. Almost everything you need, except maybe a drive pedal. Pretty cool. 3 pedals, $99 each. I'll leave a link to those in the description as well. Fender has partnered with Guitar Center for their Denim Ultra series. So this is like your American Ultra Stratocaster, basically the same, pretty much the same guitar, with that new modern D-shaped neck profile with the modern tremolo. Can be had in a single hum or single or also a telly, but it's got that really cool and very unique denim finish on it. So it's a flamed maple top with this cool finish, and if that's a thing you're into, super pretty woods like that, this might be a thing to get. They are a little bit more than the normal ones, obviously, because of the top and the finish, but you can check it out in the link below. Kramer, known for crazy colors and crazy shreddy rock and rolly stuff. They have a new Beretta and they're calling it Strike First, and it's kind of got like martial arts themed graphics on it. I think last week we had a crazy colored guitar too as well. To me, this fits a little bit better because Kramer's crazy colors anyways, but this also comes with a Seymour Duncan JB, which is cool, on a little angle. Didn't somebody in a live video last week ask me about a guitar? Is there a guitar with an Angled Humbucker? Here it is. I forgot about this one. Kramer Beretta. It's got the reverse peg head with the old Kramer logo on it, which is pretty cool. It's got a D tuner, so you can like pull the little thing and it'll drop D your string really easy, and then you pop it back and it goes back. It's got a trem stop in it. It's got a Floyd Rose 1000 series, I think, on it. This guitar is very, very cool, and it's crazy looking. So if you're looking for a crazy guitar, here you go. I always say, everybody should have at least one single pickup guitar. Maybe this is the one. Gretsch has come out with a series of player edition guitars. Now, I don't want to confuse you. This is not like Strat player series that are like an entry level, almost not quite the American series made in Mexico things. This is a completely different player. We're talking about like a working guitar, professional grade. So don't get those terms mixed up with your brand. When Gretsch talked about it, these are not cheap guitars, but they also come with a bunch of features. These are kind of like the top of the line working guitars, I think. I'm gonna read just a couple of these things because there's so much here. Falcon, Country Gentleman, Nashville, Tennessee Rose, and Anniversary models. They're made for gigging and for recording. They got a Bigsby on them. They got really nice finishes. They got lumen lay dots on the side of the neck. A bunch of things, no load tone pots. A bunch of things that make these guitars working instruments. This next guitar I actually got to see last week in person, and it's very, very nice. Epiphone has just released the Billy Joe Armstrong version of the Epiphone Les Paul Jr. So it's a proper set neck Les Paul Jr. with a P90 in it. You know how I feel about P90s, and like I said, everybody should own a single pickup guitar. These are cool. Single P90, normal Les Paul Jr. stuff. It's white instead of TV yellow, Billy Joe Armstrong kind of deal. When you flip the guitar over, it's got his signature on the bottom of the back of the peg head, which is kind of cool. Just a great guitar, and they're not expensive. And they didn't really talk about this, but they also have like a player pack version. So they have a cheaper version of this guitar that is a bolt-on neck, which might not be for everybody, but it comes in like a $399 package with a little amp and a strap and a cable and stuff. So if you're looking for a gift for somebody who is a punk fan who is just getting into guitar, that little player pack thing might be cool, as well as this guitar is very cool. And if you want to upgrade the P90, you know where to go. Gibson has released a limited edition dark series. Here we go with this dark stuff again. I don't think anybody's doing this for like Black Friday on purpose. It just kind of happened to be that way. A dark SG and a dark Les Paul. These are really cool finishes in my opinion. The SG has this like darker tint to the cherry, and all of the hardware is black. The inlays on the neck are all like darkened pearl instead of white. Everything's dark. Just really cool. The SG comes with 57 and 57 classic pickups, I think. I could not figure out what the Les Paul comes with. The fretboards are Rich Light, which is, for those of you that have never played it before, fantastic fretboard material. Makes the neck really stable, really, really smooth and awesome feeling. And it's as black as you can get, like super dark. Very, very cool. It makes sense for this series of guitars. These guitars are also not very expensive. You definitely should check them out. I like have a sudden urge to buy an SG with a Ridgelight fretboard. Make sure you stay tuned later this week. I think we're gonna do 2 live streams this week. On Thursday, we're gonna do our normal Q&A live stream. And then on Friday morning, we don't normally do, so on Thursdays, come and hang out. We answer guitar questions. We do all kinds of fun stuff. That Thursday Q&A thing is really fun. On Friday morning, we're going to do a special kind of a Black Friday live stream because there's a bunch of really cool deals going on right now from a bunch of different vendors that I think are really cool. Some of them you might not understand, like how to get the most value out of some of these deals, because they're changing up, I think, this year. Sometimes how it's not just like bajillions of percent off of a particular guitar. There's other ways to get value out of these sales. And so we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you some stuff I think I want to get in the future. And we'll just have a little chat going on the side, see if there's anything that you are into and what you're looking for. It'd be kind of fun. So we're going to do that Friday morning. Probably just have a cup of coffee sometime, maybe around 9 o'clock Eastern, something like that. It's going to be early. 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern is going to be early. And just hang out. I think it's going to be kind of cool. Thanks for hanging out and watching the news today. We'll see you soon. I guess tomorrow.